So in the last episode, I talked about my Sting collection. Now I'm going to talk about my Hulk Hogan collection. Now the weird thing about Hulk Hogan is even though he's one of the biggest wrestlers of all time, he doesn't have a lot of figures when it comes to the most recent stuff because at one point he was pretty much wiped from the history books, and that's because he had this giant scandal where he was in a video, if you know what I mean, and he was saying a lot of pretty bad stuff. And WWE didn't want anything to do with it, so they took him out of the Hall of Fame and they didn't want to mention him at all. So the entire time, that gap, he had no figures coming out, and it was a big time for elites. So the first elite of Hulk Hogan I want to show is the Series 91. Now, I really like this one, and I know I say that I like all of them, but it looks good. It's a great looking figure. I love the red and yellow. It always looks good. The red and yellow always looks good. And the box is a little messed up, but it's okay. Now, listen to this though. There's something in there. And it's kind of pissing me off because I don't know exactly what fell. Because everything looks to be in there. I mean, his glasses are there. I would have thought it would be in his glasses. But no, his glasses are all there. All the little things on the belt are there. His hands are there. And I don't know what fell, but something's rattling in there and it's kind of pissing me off. Now, the thing about this one, I wish I had this Rob Van Dam. I wish I had this one. I can never find this one. I have the entire set except for the Rob Van Dam. And it kind of makes me angry because Rob Van Dam's another one that I love. I absolutely love Rob Van Dam. But anyways, the figure looks great. You know, they have a great picture for him. Great looking figure. I love how long it is. It looks great. It looks fantastic, and I'm really happy to have this one. The cool thing about the Hulk Hogan ones is they're hard to come by. Now, confession. I did sell one of my Hulk Hogan figures recently, and I'll show it here, the one I sold. I'll show it right now. And I'm kind of upset that I sold it um, before I made the videos, but I mean, I got a pretty good amount of money for it, but it sucks that I sold it. But I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it now, unless I go try to find another one, which I doubt I'll be able to, because it was kind of like an older style box. But I mean, again, it is what it is. But yeah, now I'm gonna go over the man himself. So the first figure I want to show is obviously not an elite. It's always going to be the first ones I show before the elites because I think the elites are the most important ones. But the first one I have is his defining moments figure. Now, I really like this one because of the old retro WWE belt. And again, I really like these boxes. It's kind of like the ringside exclusive boxes where they customize them. So this one, he has like the ripped shirt and kind of like the Sting one where he had the face and he had everything on the back. But this one has the ripped shirt, and it's a really sweet figure. Now, I think he has another defining moments figure, and I could be wrong about that. And I'm not going to check because, of course, it's not an elite, so I don't really care. But it's a great figure, and it always embodies the power of Hulkamania. Now, the next one I want to show is the Hulk Hogan Series 34. And again, it's the yellow and red one. I like that they have like, it's like the yellow one, but it's all like little stints of red. It's not like the other one where it's like one's red and then one's yellow. This one's kind of like both combined, and I really do like that. They have the sunglasses. The picture's great. I ordered this from the same guy that I ordered a lot of them from because I have the page, and that's pretty much. Oh, I have the Doink the Clown too, and that's pretty much all of them that I have. And the Hulk Hogan's are really nice. I like the Hulk Hogan ones. The only bad thing I think about the Hulk Hogan's, and they all kind of have like the same shirts, and they have the same type of vest. Now I don't know if that's because he didn't really wear a lot back then, but I mean, it's kind of like the Rock trunks, where the trunks are all the same. But I mean, you can't really complain. It's Hulk Hogan, and again, I like this. I like this little box. I didn't used to like this little box, but I like this little box, and Hulk Hogan looks great in it. So I'll stop saying and I'm gonna put this back, and I'm going to show my last elite that I have of Hulk Hogan. The last elite that I have of Hulk Hogan is his ringside exclusive one. Now I really like this one because it's different from the other ones. It's not the red and the yellow. He has white and blue. And I don't remember him wearing this. I'm looking at the back right now and it doesn't say a year that he wore this. But it looks good. And at the time, you can tell he was going for something different. I love how American the box looks. It looks great. I mean, he was Mr. America back then, before he went to WCW, and they made Lex Luger the guy. But this is a really good one to have. I'm really glad I have this one. They're gonna make another ringside exclusive, and let me ask you something. With these elites, right? Why is there no NWO one? Now, for all you wrestling fans out there, when you think of Hulk Hogan, you either think of the yellow and red, or you think of NWO, the badass version. Now, why did they not have any figures of the NWO version? Now, they are coming out with a ringside exclusive, which I'm going to show, that is the NWO version, but it's not the black and white. It's the red version, the Wolfpack version. And I don't understand why they don't make any NWO Hulk Hogan elites. It's crazy to me. They're all the red and yellow, and I guess it's because he was in WCW. But I mean, they make Scott Hall elites. They made Kevin Nash elites. So I don't really understand why, but I mean, they're finally coming out with one, and I do plan on getting it. First figure I'm going to show you is actually not an elite, and I don't really care too much about it because it's an ultimate. Now, the ultimates are a little special case because I really like the box, but they're $10 more than the elites. If I collect the ultimates, I'll never have money. So the reason I wanted to show you this one is because this one is a Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It is his NWO Hulk Hogan, and it kind of makes me upset that it got an ultimate, but it didn't get an elite until just recently. And it's not even the black and white, it's the red and black. And I don't understand why. Like, it would have been a huge seller for them to have an NWO Hulk Hogan as an elite, but they just never did it. But I'll show you this ultimate, and it looks really good. And I'm just upset that they didn't think to do that for an elite until just now. The first elite that I don't have that I want to show you is the one that I sold. And it is the Survivor Series Hulk Hogan, and is the most recent Survivor Series line. But to be honest, like, look at it. It looks dumb. Like, I don't know what they were doing with the eyes. It has the same problem that the Jeff Hardy had. They made the eyes look stupid. They made him look derpy. They made him cross-eyed. Like, I don't understand what the appeal of that is. That's not what Hulk Hogan does. And I'm sad that I don't have it anymore and it's a Hulk Hogan, but also, like, it's probably his worst figure. And I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. The box looks crazy good. The Hulk Hogan picture looks crazy good, but the figure itself, like, it just looks bad, and I don't know what they were doing. So the second Hulk Hogan one that I'm missing is his Hall of Fame figure. And I mean, the figure's okay, but the box is legendary. The box looks great with this color scheme. It just looks good. Like, maybe it doesn't fit the color scheme the best, but that picture is just iconic. It's an iconic picture, and the blue and gold just looks great. Like, the Hall of Fame colors on this box, just, it looks great. But the figure itself, it's not the best looking figure, if I'm gonna be honest. But other than that, it just looks great. It's a great looking one, and I wish I did have it just for the box and not even for the figure itself. So the next Hulk Hogan figure that I'm missing is the Series 96 Elite. And this one just looks fantastic. He looks like a gladiator. I love, like, the license plate. It looks good. It's so unique compared to all the other ones. It's still like the yellow and red, but it's so much more unique than any of the other ones, and it just looks good. I wish I did have it. I mean, I could probably go to the store and find it. I don't know if it's out yet. I haven't been keeping track with the numbered series and what series they're on right now. But it's a fantastic figure. If I see it, I'm grabbing it. It just looks great, and it's another one to put in my collection, and it's so unique. It looks like a ringside collectible one, or it even looks like a Hollywood one. And again, they have that little cartoon look, and it just makes it look even better. And this one's just fantastic. I need this one. I need to grab this one like as fast as I can. And the last Hulk Hogan Elite that I don't have is the very recent ringside collectible, which is the Hollywood Hulk Hogan Red NWO. I'm pretty sure it's the Wolfpack. And again, I don't know why they didn't make a black and white Hulk Hogan Elite. I would have loved to have it, but I mean, it is what it is. It's still a great looking figure. But yeah, that's all of them I don't have. Again, I might get the NWO one, but I don't know. I think I will. I want to still collect the ringside exclusives, so I think I'm gonna go for it. Like, why not? It's a great looking figure. But yeah, that's all the Hulk Hogan ones I do have, and all of them that I don't have. And that is my entire Hulk Hogan collection, and the ones that I'm missing. The next one I want to do is AJ Styles. I believe I have all of them. I might not have all of them, but I believe I have all of them. I want to keep collecting the AJ Styles ones just because he's my favorite wrestler, and I want to keep collecting. I just don't want to spend as much money as I used to, trying to collect as many as I can. He is coming out with a new Legends figure, and I do have other things such as, I'm just going to show it now. I have this. I really like it. This is like the only Funko Pop I really like. But I have that. I have some other things of his, but I'm probably not going to show them. But yeah, so he's going to be the next one I show. And I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I know they're kind of not very edited well, but I'm just beginning. I'm trying to learn some new things. But I hope you guys enjoy, and the next video is going to be AJ Styles.